members of Group 3. My report is the second part of Ms. Matunhay's report, which is types of instructional materials. Without further ado, let's go.
Types of instructional materials. So here are the types of instructional materials, such as written printed materials, demonstration materials, audiovisual materials, or sound and visual materials. So written printed materials is written in text, prepared and published commercially. And written printed materials are type of educational material used by most teachers. So example of written printed instructional materials are these are commercially made, commercially published textbooks, workbooks, magazines, newspapers, reference books, and other types of books, as well as brochures, handouts, and pamphlets. And other example of printed instructional materials is supplemental materials, which commonly used by teachers. Some called instructional aids or pedagogical aids. Materials designed for teacher use are provided as supplements to the textbooks. These are teacher's manual test questions, skills books or exercise books, transparencies, bulletin boards, teacher resource binders, lesson plans, teacher's manual. Then next is the demonstration materials. Demonstration materials includes many types of non-print media, such as models and real equipments, as well as display, such as poster, diagrams, illustration, charts, bulletin boards, and many more. And here are some of examples of demonstration models. Materials are usually three-dimensional instructional tools that allow the learner to learn immediately. Yes, and here are examples of models such as prototype of a skeleton or prototype of globe, the parts of globe, and even the world map in a globe representation. Next is displays. Displays such as chalkboards, flip chart are two-dimensional objects. They are useful tools for a variety of teaching purposes to clarify, reinforce, or summarize information on important topics and themes. Next is posters. Posters is the same as display, but are being addressed separately because they have become increasingly unique, popular, and important educational tools. Now let's go to sound and visual. So sound and visual taught by the use of other sensory organs such as hearing and seeing makes it more easier to learn and presented by the use of technology. So here are some of examples such as films, projectors, televisions, videotapes, cassette tapes, DVDs, VCDs, CDs, HS, radio, tape recorders, and of course, telecommunication. So that's it. That's all the types of instructional materials, which is the written and printed materials, and demonstration materials, and the audio visual materials, or the sound and visual materials.
I hope my report helps you a lot to know more about types of instructional materials which can help you deliver your lessons in your classroom.